I heard this story about a bulldog and a poodle who were arguing one day. The bulldog was making fun of the poodle, calling him a weak little runt who couldn't do anything. And the bulldog said, "I challenge you to a contest. Let's see who can open the back door of their house the fastest and get inside." The bulldog was thinking that he could turn the doorknob with his powerful jaws and open the door, while the poodle was too small even to reach the knob. But to the bulldog's surprise, the poodle said, "I can get inside my house faster than you can. I accept the challenge." And so with the poodle watching, the bulldog ran to the back door of his house, jumped upon the doorknob. He got his teeth and his jaws around the knob and he tried to turn it, but he could not get a grip upon the knob of the door. Now it was the poodle's turn. The bulldog said, "Go ahead, you little runt," and trying to soothe his wounded pride, began to mock the poodle. But the poodle went to the door, scratched a couple of times. The master of the house opened the door, and he lovingly picked up the poodle in his arms, and he took him inside. You know the difference? It was all in a relationship. You know, there are many Christians like that bulldog who are trying to live the Christian life in their own energy and in their own strength. There's a lot of grunting and growling, but there's very little to show for it. But there are other Christians like that poodle who have learned that the fruitful, abundant, and overcoming life flows from an intimate walk and relationship with God. In fact, did you know that God desires intimacy with you more than he desires performance from you? Remember one day, Jesus visited two sisters, Mary and Martha. As Jesus was teaching, Mary sat at Jesus' feet, drinking in his words, asking questions, getting to know her Lord. On the other hand, Martha felt the need to serve the guests, making sure everybody was comfortable and cool and that all had something to drink. But in frustration, Martha said, "Lord, do you not care that my sister has left me to serve alone? Therefore, tell her to help me." And Jesus responded to Martha with these words, "Martha, Martha, you're worried and troubled about many things, but one thing is needed, and Mary has chosen that good part which will not be taken away from her." You see, Jesus was reminding Martha that more important than what we do for God is having an intimate relationship with God. In fact, the Bible makes that clear. The Bible reminds us that flowing from an intimate walk and relationship with God is that fruitful, overcoming life. Jesus said this in John 15 and verse 5. He said, "I am the vine, you are the branches. He who abides in me and I in him bears much fruit. For without me, you can do nothing." Friends, there is power in intimacy. Flowing from an intimate relationship with Jesus Christ is a fruitful life. And my prayer is the Spirit of God would take the Word of God and draw you into an intimate walk and relationship with God.